Using text evidence is a focus as students move into the secondary grades. When we put text evidence to support our ideas, it is important that we correctly reference our sources as part of that process. That includes being able to format them properly. One thing to remember is that there is a difference between how we format complete works, such as a full newspaper or an independent book, compared with smaller pieces of a whole. So an entry title like an encyclopedia piece, a newspaper article, or a book chapter, those go in quotation marks, whereas the full source gets underlined. In this case, I might write and now I'm going to put in the title. Since it's the title of a full book, I'm going to underline it or italicize it. You can choose either so long as you're consistent. Don't use both. You can either tap the buttons at the top, or you can hold Command U or Command I to make it work on your keyboard. Then I type the title. It's also important that I use what we call title capitalization. The first and last word are always capitalized, and then all words are capitalized except what we would call minor words. And those include articles like a and the, conjunctions like and or, and prepositions like in, which is why in is not capitalized. To put in a section title, you would use quotation marks. That's also what you use in a newspaper article or an encyclopedia entry. So in this case, I'll write and so notice that I'm capitalizing still, just like I did with the book title, but I'm using quotation marks instead of underlining. We're also careful that any punctuation at the end goes inside that quotation mark. Remember to reference those sources, and if you're then putting in a quote, make sure that you're introducing before you just drop it in.